West Side, worldwide. Welcome to Story Time with OGLA Ron. Please don't forget to smash the like button, comments, and subscribe. Go to the website and buy the merch. And today, I would like to do a piece on a guy that I've been knowing since I was a kid. His name is Cat C, 76, Street East Coast. And I wanted to do a piece on this guy because this guy has had a tie with Michael Jackson. I know a lot of people say Michael Jackson is from 8'9", but I think Michael Jackson was affiliated with the 5'9s. And I just want to be able to ask C's when he did the video with Michael Jackson on Beat It, and he was in that video back in the days, did Michael Jackson favor the Crips or the Bloods? Now, 4 months before Cassie's caught his case before he went to the state joint for 30-something years, me, Cassie's, and a few other guys, we was in my mother's van, and my mother had a Volkswagen bus van, and we was on our way to take care of some business, and Cassie say, look in the mirror, and they seen the police was chasing us, and I was going down 76, and I made a right on Central, then I made a left on 7 right by JJC, and when we got there, police had us surrounded, and they took all of us to jail. They impounded my mom's van, and they took us all to jail, and that was one of the first times that I ever went to jail with C's, and I think it was Rad or one of the other homies in the van with us. They got me for we didn't have the weapons in the car then, but if they would have caught us a little bit later, we would have weapons in the car, but they didn't find no weapons. So we ended up going to jail and everything. We ended up getting out, and right before that, that's when the homies Rat, Boxer, Blue, a bunch of the homies was in that video on Michael Jackson album, and they always had associated Michael Jackson with the Crips, because I know DJ Quick said that Michael Jackson is a Crip. And to tap into that documented in that thing that DJ Quick is saying Michael Jackson is a Crip and Michael Jackson favored the Crips. That's why Michael Jackson up the Crip sign. And at the video shoot, I wanted to be able to ask the homies, but a lot of the homies that was in that video end up going to prison, and a lot of them is still in prison. And the ones that I had actually been able to see and know, and I look at the old video, I see Crybaby Sal, I see Boxer, Rat, C's, and I see Weird Al. He did a remake of the video, but I really wanted to tap into Michael Jackson, one of the biggest celebrities in the world next to Jesus. And I wanted to shine light on how God blessed us for him to even have us in that video. And now since C's is out, and I'm going to be able to interview C's about the Michael Jackson video, because DJ Quick and a lot of guys really want to know what really took place in that studio for those few weeks or whatever time they had allocated to that video. I know that video sold millions and millions, and I know that one of my homies, Blue, he's still in the state joint for what every crime he was allegedly done, and he is one of the guys that we want to be able to talk to about Michael Jackson being a Crip. And just to talk about C's, I know C's end up catching a homicide back in the days, and now he's out, he's older, and he's working and he's doing a lot of work in the community. And I just wanted to expound on Michael Jackson and the East Coast Crips, because we have a lot of guys that's all over the country, that's all over the LA, that really want to know about Michael Jackson. Is he from 8'9" or is he from 5'9"? Or he was in the video with a lot of the 76ers. I think it was some Broadways in there, some vintage shorelines. But at the end of the day, we all know that Michael Jackson was did the video. He paid all the homies got paid, and they all took a bus trip out to the studios, and they made that video, and it was real successful. I don't remember if who produced the video, but I do know that Michael Jackson was hanging with the homies, and we all wanted to know exactly what happened, and how could we even talk about this situation? Because I have a homegirl that swears on a stack of Bibles that Michael Jackson was hanging out in the 5'9s, and they also have a house in the 5'9s. And whenever Mike mom was mad at the dad, she would go over into the 5'9s and hang out, the homegirl Yogi, and they wanted to do a movie with her, or some kind of script, but they wanted to they want to let her have nothing to do with it, and they wanted to change a lot of it, but she told them no, she refused. But this is the new information that I have on Michael Jackson being a Crip or associated with the Crips, because I have really been studying. I've really been doing a lot of due diligent work on this particular subject, and I also wanted to talk about how the process happened. I think one of the sheriff department, they wanted the real gang members from LA to come and participate into the video shoot, and I don't know if it was Officer Nunez that suggested that they come over into the South Central Florence and Hooper area and get some of the real homies. And I know that they end up getting the homies from off of 74th, 76, and up at the Herbs hamburger stand, and they all went to out there to the studio. I think it was Universal Studios, and they went out there, and all of them they ate real good. They participated in video, and I see that rat every time I look at that video, it reminds me of when I was in the feds, and a lot of guys, they would see the Training Day video with Denzel Washington, Jungles, and they would say, man, that's me right there, that's me right there. But I see into the Michael Jackson video, I see a lot of times that when they come on, I see Rat, I see Boxer. They the one have on the DC jackets. I see Rat, Boxer, Blue, Cassis. There's a few more of the little homies. I think it was a few guys from 8'9". But to document this story, to be able to even talk about what happened in the 80s was real big. This is right before Cassis went to jail. It was 4 months when me and Cassis went to jail. 4 months after me and him went to the county jail for a suspicion of having guns. This is when he went and caught the time, and he went to the state for many years. And I'm glad that he out. And I'm glad that a lot of the homies then got out. And I just wanted to document this video and document a lot of these stories, because this is history off the east side. And once, if you don't know your history, you don't know your future. And we just wanted to be able to talk about exactly how Michael Jackson loved being around Crips and loved being around gang members. And it was real funny to him how, guys can grow up in South Central and be so dangerous, and at the same time be around him and be in his videos. This is what brought the community together, just like when Soul Train used to do, they'd have the dancers, they would get the dancers from LA. And Michael Jackson really wanted to know the culture of gangs. And today, this video is on Michael Jackson. Is he from 5'9" or 8'9"? Michael Jackson.